because I had certain intolerances and I wasn't making myself sick for nobody. So you can keep that nasty biscuit or pie or whatever you got. I can't eat it. I told you I can't eat it. Don't be telling me I'm lying. Leave me alone. Okay. No more wasting time on useless meetings. Yeah, do you remember that? Oh.
Yep, meetings with head-rattling conversation. Just somebody who likes to hear themselves talk. Yeah.
Oh. Oh, my God. Number 9. Hire the best, no matter what they are. Hello. Bing bong. We know. That's just hello light bulb moment. Oh, my God. Your employees will be less likely to quit now. Come on, people. I told you about people who get to step in when they've had enough of certain people's foolishness. Nah, you know they vote with their feet. If they don't want to work for you, you will have no workforce because you're just not a nice company or person to work for. Bye-bye! You might get some good PR from it. Yes, you will, because if you start thinking about your employees as people as opposed to just, pen pushers who do your bidding and make you money, let's put it like that, then they're going to think, okay, well, my company, my boss actually cares about me and my work-life balance as a person. Hello, that's very good. 12. There are tons of product management services for remote teams. Yes. We know this, okay? You can get increased insight into other markets just because you work from home. People will be very amazed to know the things I know, and I haven't even left my house some days.
That's true.
It's okay. Employees from other companies will be jealous. Well, we already know that, so we don't worry with them. You don't have to go all or nothing. Yes. See, you don't have to just stay at home all day and you never leave the house again. No. It's not about isolating yourself. It's just about, if you need to, be more productive without having 10,000 different people trying to tell you crap, basically. It will increase employee loyalty. Yes. Employees will take fewer sick days. Yes. Employees won't constantly feel the need for a vacation. Yes. Employees will work longer on a day-to-day basis. Sometimes, maybe not. But at least work will get done.
Right. Okay. Well, people that work at home work harder. They
do. I do find that. Yeah, that is true. But it's not because we weren't working hard before. It's just that we find that we end up, there's so much more that seems to come through. And you think, oh my God, I can do this and I can get that done. And I can do that and I can do that because I'm not getting interrupted as much. Mm-hmm. So I'm getting more done, you see. And number 20, having employees work from home means you get to work from home. Hello.
Hey, that's a positive. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, listen, people, positive. We have to talk about the positive. Oh my God. Yes, I had to share that with you guys because you already know I have my work from home campaign, innit, K-Rose? And I've been talking about this before and I will keep talking about it again. Link 15. This is my campaign. Right. It's asking the UK government to create work from home jobs. But don't get me wrong. I'm not just waiting for them to do it. Don't worry. There's things in the pipeline, people. Okay. That's all I'm going to say. Because really and truly, I don't believe that you should wait on someone else to do something for you. But the reason I want to bring it and put it out there is because I believe that the more people that know about it, the more people will actually think, oh, this is viable. I can do this sort of thing. And it's not something that I'm going to be sitting there waiting for someone else to tell me that I can do. If I feel it works for me, then I will, go out there and look for opportunities or even create my own opportunity to be able to do that. Because people realise, right, it was not always about the 9 to 5, Back in the day, people used to work from home. Like, say they were a baker or something, they'd have the bakery downstairs, right, and they'd live upstairs, innit?
Right, and that's it's exactly what you're talking about. They were working; their home happened to be upstairs, but they had their business, worked at home. I would love to have a studio that I could have, and I have a studio at home now that is a place in my home. But I would love to have like a big building that would be a place where I could have my actual studio where people could never come into my home, and it was but it was my studio. That would be great.
Absolutely, but don't worry, it's happening. We're working towards it, aren't we? These things, it's baby steps sometimes. You have to sort of say, okay, this is what I want to do, and this is how I see it working, and this is where I see myself in 2 years' time, in 5 years' time. It's a process, But you got to start on the road, and just because you work from home, as we've already said, it doesn't mean that you ain't working hard. And especially with today's technology, just because you work from home, it doesn't mean that they can't tell when you're not working. Okay, or when you are working, they'll know. If you don't answer the phone, for example, they will know these things. Okay, technology will track that type of thing. So it's not like you can say, "Oh, I work from home, but I don't actually do anything." No.
Well, when you work at home, I've found, and because I work all hours of the day and night, and I'm an entrepreneur, I own my own business, but even when I was in the 9-to-5 workforce, I worked at home for several years. This was back in the late 90s into the early 2000s. I worked out of my home.
Right.
And I would be there all hours of the day, and I would do my 9 to 5, plus I'd be in there early and late. It's just I got more done working from home. That's just the way it was.
Yeah, I've noticed that, and I just feel a sense of accomplishment, like, oh my God, I've finally managed to do that. And again, because I didn't have anybody messing with me and keep, pestering me and talking foolishness in my ears, I could just say, okay, right, I'm concentrating, I know what I want to do, and I'm going to get it done, and then that's done, and then I'm going to go and do this now, and I'm going to go and do that. And you would be, well, I suppose, those that do it know, time goes so fast. Because you're just whizzing through doing this and that and the other, and I'm one of them people. I'm sort of doing like 3 or 4 different things at once. I can't help it. It's just the way I am. So you get a lot done. But people, I want you guys to know about this petition. We will be sharing it. I'm going to share it again. Please post link 15K Rose, because I really want people to know that. And I haven't just put it out there and said, oh yeah, this is just something I want to talk about and let's move on to the next thing. No, I'm genuinely serious about this. I really do believe that going forward, more and more people will be working from home. And Link 16, I did a Facebook post about this as well. It is my work from home jobs campaign, people. This is my crusade, one of many. I'm sure I will have a few more going forward. But this was the one that really has fired me up of late, shall we say. As I said, I've got others. But I just really feel that you should not be that miserable. Like I said, I worked in offices for the best part of nearly 20 years, and I have seen every stupid foolishness that these people can go on with. And like I said, it's like being back at school. Sometimes some people, they just ain't got enough work to do, so they need to find other things to occupy their time because they're bored. Give them more work. And tell them to get on with it, because just tell them, if you don't get that finished by the end of the day, you ain't getting paid. You'll soon see their attitude has to change, because they'll be like, oh, no, I can't be fooling about and trying to get all up in people's business no more. I have to actually do the work.
But that's people, you're talking about logic, and a lot of people are not logical. And they are going to go to work and not do their job. Some people, they can't work at home, and because they can't deal with the freedom of not having someone. But that person, to me, they're still going to do a bad job at work also. They're not going to work hard at work either. And so that person just needs to get another job. That's the way I feel. But I think it's a great thing to be able to work at home if it's there. I think you would get more productivity. I agree with everything on that list, because I've done it before.
Yeah, I mean, like we've already said, common sense, we know. Not everybody can. But for those that can and who would like to take advantage of it, if I were you and I was unhappy in my workplace, I would do it, because it's fantastic. You just can get on with stuff. We've talked about it. You no more messing about on the train and all that foolishness. You save yourself a hell of a lot of money. Let's put it out there. That's number one as well. And you'd be thinking, okay, I've saved all this money for the traveling and the commuting. I'm also going to end up, being happy within myself. I'll get a better work life. I'll be able to spend more time with my children, and so on and so on. I mean, I know we're about to take a short break, Heroes, but I must mention this. Link 18 now. This was funny. Okay. It's funny. And I know that this type of situation definitely happens. Again, especially if you're in a workplace that is extremely corporate, and I have to say it, mainly white, because they're the ones that usually do this foolishness. Sorry, but I'm saying it. I'm sure that a lot of people out there can relate to this. I know I can, hands down, okay? All I want to know is, has this ever happened to anyone that you know or yourself? Because basically, Keros, link 18, woman goes viral after shutting down a racist co-worker in the most hilarious way. People, we are posting, okay? Because I know you're going to think this is funny. I saw this online the other day, actually, and I remember thinking, that's hilarious. And And it serves him right because he was being nasty and he was trying to embarrass her and he was jealous of her because she'd just been promoted and she was in a meeting and he was trying to just look down his nose at her, like to say, you don't belong here and how come they gave you, the job and all this. That's uncalled for. Mind your business. As you said, stay in your lane. Leave people alone, innit? But she shut him down. She shut him down. People, you know what to do at Ask-Avani-Show, and it's on the Facebook group page for you to have a look at. OMG. Serve him right. He's so nasty. He was just really rude. And the thing is, when she was doing it as well, she didn't just do it to his face. She started doing it in emails, and obviously, when you CC other people in on an email, everyone else can see it as well.
That's what's supposed to happen. That is right.
And then other people started doing it as well, so it served him right. God. Yeah, he won't mess with her again. And if you know somebody like that, people, you're going to have to put a stop to their foolishness, put a stop to their antics. Definitely. But we're going to take a short break now. Oh, yes. A very cool super group, as I like to call them, Earth, Wind and Fire. We'll be right back on the other side after this. Hi, this is Avani, UK Soul Queen Diva, and you're tuned into the Ask-Avani Show on the Get Global Network. Hello. Welcome back, people. You are tuning into the Ask-Avani Show right here on SoMetro Radio, and we are broadcasting on other stations as well. I'm just going to do a quick shout out again. We are on SoMetro UK, Divas on 24, Oak Cliff Nation, Yes Sir FM, and of course, SoMetro Radio. Welcome back to K Rose.
Did you say SoMetro UK? Did you say that?
Yes.
I missed it. I'm like, hey, she got to say SoMetro UK.
I did.
Hey, everybody out there in the UK. Hey. Everyone in the UK, I really appreciate it. It's out there. I think that we've got a lot in store, a lot of fun that we're going to be doing with the UK audience. And I think we're gonna have fun. Let me put it that way. And go out to the website. Go out to the SoMetro UK website and look at some of the slideshow that we have out there. Some of the soul artists from around the world, from back in the day and now, people you may not have even thought of in years. We've got pictures of a lot of artists that are out there that are UK artists.
Yeah, woo! People, I haven't forgot my roots now. Can't forget the roots. And just a quick thing to say, as we already mentioned again, you UK, artists, you know where to come. UK soul R&B artists, if you want to get your airplay, you know what to do now, because SoMetro UK is here, live and in effect. So yes, you know what to do. Reach out at Ask-Avani-Show. Come and find me and tell me that you would like some help, because we are here and we can help you. But back to today's show. Now, just in case you joined us again, I have to just, reset it just briefly, just to let you know. When your boss and or your co-workers want you out of your job, is it because they just don't like you? And why is it that some people are just so jealous of us? Now, that's the question that I have been posing for you guys today. Now, K-Rose, I just wanted to mention link 17 briefly. Because, see, when you're at work, and if people are stereotyping you, i.e. as a black person, especially as a black woman, I might add, this next article, I thought, could be a reason, and an extremely good one, for black people especially to be considered, quote unquote, angry. Now, as far as I'm concerned, we do have every reason to be at certain times, especially when we encounter things such as this. But I just want to know what people think, because it's interesting. So link 17, Kate Rose, why I'm absolutely an angry black woman. Now, when you read it, people, you will understand that she is not just spouting off about the so-called discrimination or racism, and she's not giving you specific, in-depth, examples. She is. And if you were in that person's shoes, you could read it. When I read it, I thought it was really powerful, And I'm not going to read all of it, but I'm just going to start off by saying, because this is what she said, because when I was 5, my kindergarten classmate told me I couldn't be the princess in the game we were playing because black girls couldn't be princesses. Hello.
Mm.
Now, you see how far back she went when she was 5.